Scrutinized. I'm not going to do how to play this. I'll do detective mode later. I'm going to do casual. Ooh, I'm nervous. I hope my computer can run this. I didn't fully test it.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills. A coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip than fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of
My hair's on crack.
No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice.
Bro,
who was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification,
This was
Luna
going on
saw
for
the
like 5
justice
minutes.
system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two,
Oh my glass lens
then
cleaner.
3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small
Sound like an
network
old
of
man
retired
walking.
cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
You can turn off jump scares? Heck no, we ain't doing that. It ain't fun if you don't got jump scares.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Close that window. Lock it. Can I not lock the window? Why am I bouncing so much? No, forget. It's a bathroom. Yeah, I want to explore a little bit. It's the first time I've ever actually played this game. I've seen videos on it. So that's a Wi-Fi router. So when I need an actual mouse pad. I'm just using my mouse on my bed. It's weird. Open the door. I don't like that animation. What is this room? Another bathroom. What was that? I heard footsteps. Okay. Oh, we have cameras. So I have to use the mouse buttons. Space. We're gonna get jump scared on these cameras at some point. Okay, report this. How do I? Oh. What are these? Bolo? Oh, I ain't gonna mess with that. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, unknown. Okay. Date 6/12, 9:38 a.m. Male 5'6". My neighbor is A freaking weirdo. Short chump. Looks like a stick. Dresses like a 12-year-old without adult supervision. Sometimes I see him in his backyard wearing a full clown get up. Does he work as a clown? No freaking clue. We're not on speaking terms. The problem here, though, is he likes to stare at my kids. Creep peers over the fence and all, just staring at them as they run around. I've had to tell him once or twice to fuck off, but every time I do, the guy gives me the scariest look. One night he broke into my yard in his full-on clown outfit, and my kids just ran up to him. Listen, he's breaking into my yard, trying to get my kid attention all the time. You have to look into it before I take matters in my own hands. Okay, I don't have a name. Can I put this somewhere else? Yep. Okay, age. Oh, I click. 20 through 25. Height 5'6". Weight 135. There is no 135 option. There's no 135 option. Because we'll do 125 because there's no 135. 125 to 150. Gender, male. Hair color, brown. Eye color, hazel. Search. Oh wait, I did this. Wait a minute. Okay, alright. You got police record, buddy? Russell. Actually. Make sure I didn't spell it wrong. Nope. Okay. Social spy. I suck at typing. Suit seems innocent, except this first one. I've got the cameras and first aid kits. This dude, I think this dude's innocent. Alright, who's the other dude? Oh, no internet connection. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of the computer? I should have done the how to play thing. How do I get out of this computer? Button spam time. This is a bruh moment. Oh wait, what? I don't know what I did. I think I right clicked. I think it was in here. Open the door. That's a bathroom. I don't not like that. Just shut by itself. I hear a car and I don't like it. Why is there no lights on? Whoa. There were lights on in here before and I didn't turn them off. Somebody's in my house. I can't move. I can't move. Oh, I'm about to get jump scared. Hello? I thought somebody put a bag over my head. What happened? I don't like this. I'm guessing I have to find some kind of breaker. The door shut by itself. I don't like this game. It's scary. And I hadn't even done anything. I'm checking the cams. Anyways, what were we doing? What were we doing? Daggone. This. I heard a car and I don't like it. Brown. That dude's a male. He don't look like no male. Check your social spy. No results found. What about your police record? After receiving a frantic phone call from babysitter Francis Beergard, the letter reported to have seen a yep, this is him. It was you. Now what do I do with this? Yeah, alright, so you right click to get up. What up? I should have done a tutorial on this. Can I drag this on it? I should have done a tutorial. Was that right? I think it was. Next one. Okay. Age 50 through 55. Oh wait, I need. A strange man is loitering outside the cafe I'm in. He's wearing a suit and carrying a briefcase, looking around all nervously, checking his watch a lot. I think he's with the mob. He looks like he could be a hitman. Well, he gonna murder somebody. 190 should be 150 through 175. It'd be 175 through 200. Gender male, hair color gray, eye color green. Search. Alright. Okay. Mark Esh Elman. So I ain't got no police record. What's your name? Excellent. What was that? Oh, what the frick? What the? Get up, get up. Oh my. Oh my god, that was terrifying. How do you get in? Does my character not have the doors and windows locked? Oh my god. I don't want to play that again. I didn't even make it past one day. How am I gonna do 5? I'm done. I'm done. See.